him trying to take, he is determined to get this camera.
Yeah, I just wanted to come here kind of toot my own horn for a second.
Like tense up, he would lose like control of his eyes. And then this whole thing happened with the Airbnb that we were staying in. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. My name's Alease Marie. This is Jackson, and y'all already know it's Struggle Muggle over here. We just be trying to make it. I feel like I always switch the last part up. I either say we just trying to make it, or I usually say something else too. Now I can't think of it, but yeah, it's either or at this point. But he was supposed to be sick. He was like, his nose has been runny and he's been coughing. So I stayed home with him today. He's been playing, but you know, sometimes you can just tell your kid don't feel good. So he gonna try to steal the camera bandit. So yeah, I basically worked a half a day. I teleworked until 12 and then I was off the remainder of the day. Stop, Jackson, stop. So I came up here because I was going to show y'all what I got my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. By the time I should have already given him his gifts by the time I upload this. Typically I do upload on Wednesday and Valentine's Day is next Wednesday. So I might upload this on Thursday just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I'm gonna like wrap his gifts that I got him. So I feel like the star of the show is, like, he had been saying like he wanted some sunglasses. Like when we were going to the Bahamas last year, he was talking about like purchasing himself some like designer sunglasses. And I don't know, like I feel like I'm at the point now where I'm sometimes like, I don't know what to get him, because I feel like I always get him cologne, and I was like, I don't want to get him cologne. So I got him these Versace sunglasses. I was torn between this one and a Burberry pair, but I felt like the Burberry pair looked similar to a pair of Ray-Bans that he had. So I got this like Versace pair. And the main reason I got them is because like they have like this little gold detailing right here. And I was like, oh, I think that will look good like when he wears like his little chains. It'll match the little gold hardware on it. So I picked these up from Sunglass Hut and they came pretty fast. And then I did get him some cologne. He had mentioned he wanted to get Burberry Burberry Hero. But he was like, I don't know, I want to go back and smell it. But that was the only cologne that he had mentioned that he might want. Jackson, no, don't come take the camera. So I just got him the small bottle because I was like, I don't want to get the big bottle and then him be like, no, I didn't like it. So I just got the small bottle. If he don't like it, he can return it to Ulta and get something else. Jackson, stop. Camera bandits, stop. So these are the two like big things that I got him. Then he likes Mike and Ike's. Look at him trying to take, he is determined to get this camera. I got him some Mike and Ike's because he likes this candy. And then I said, I think I might stop to Bath and Body Works on my way home tomorrow and get him maybe just like some body washes, because I haven't seen him use like the Bath and Body Works lotions, but I have seen him use like the body wash. So I was like, maybe I will pick up like 2 body washes or something like that. So yeah, that's what I got him. I wonder if I should like, maybe I'll keep the return receipt and stuff like that just in case, to be on the safe side. Or maybe I might, I don't know if I have enough wrapping paper to wrap it in this box. But maybe I'll wrap it in this box depending on how much, but I don't know, does it show the price on it? No, okay, perfecto. Okay, all right, I might just keep this in here and might try to wrap this box. I have this Valentine's Day wrapping paper that I had left over from last year. So I'm gonna wrap it in this, and then I gotta get a bag, probably from the dollar store, to put the candy. And if I decide to go get the body wash, I'll put all of that in the bag. And then I'll always get a couple of Valentine's Day balloons. I'll get him some and Jackson some. He is determined, y'all. When I say he be determined to get this camera, he be determined. Jackson, and I don't know if it's necessarily the camera or if it's like the little fuzzy thing on the top, but I bought him a camera for Christmas one year. He don't even play with it. He don't mess with it. He don't pay it no mind. He just be obsessed with this one. So yeah. Let me start wrapping this stuff and hope Jackson don't come take the camera. I have been loving this Olipop grape because I've been trying to cut back on sodas. I've been doing good. I haven't been drinking any sodas, and I love me a cold Coca-Cola. But this has been like feeding like my soda kick. And it really doesn't taste like, I read the reviews, and I felt like this one was the one that they said it tastes close to like grape soda. And it really does. Like, it kind of has that, like, you know, like Splenda kind of aftertaste a little bit, but not that much. Like, I'm like, I could do this. I could do this. It's been hitting the spot, but let's get into wrapping these gifts.
We hit the club, pay for about 10 niggas to get in. We crunk lit in it, bitch. Yeah. How we walk around the world, stepping, not giving a damn about where our feet lined up. Yeah. Get your ass smush. Yeah. 21. Niggas. Put in the ham chicken wing. Listen. 21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? At 21, can you do something for me? Drop some bars to my pussy ex for me. At 21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? At 21, do your thing, 21, do your thing. Do your thing, 21. Yellow diamonds in the white. This shit costs a lot. Never seen a bitch on that. That's how you get shot. I be in the vanish mode, I do that shit a lot. Took her panties off and this bitch thicker than a plot. All my exes ain't nothing, them hoes busted. If my ops ain't rapping, they ass ducking. You ain't ready to pull the trigger, don't clutch it. I know you on your period, baby. Can you suck it? I'm a savage. Smacker, booty, and magic. I slap a pussy nigga with the ratchets. I might slap a track on this whip and get the addies. Don't call me on Christmas Eve, bitch, call your dad. Bitch, call your uncle. Bitch, don't call me.
Alright, so I finished wrapping those two gifts. It wasn't the best wrapping because like I didn't have that much paper. And then I hate, like, you know, when a box isn't perfect. It just like doesn't wrap the best. But I'm gonna probably put like a bow, maybe find some ribbon to put on these two. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna go to the dollar store and get a bag for the other stuff. But yeah, all right, I'm about to finish editing and doing what I need to do. Not editing, but finish uploading that vlog, so it'll be ready to go for tomorrow. And me and Jackson are probably about to go to my parents' house for a little while and then come back home and pretty much get ready for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna go to school tomorrow. So yeah, I probably won't see you guys again until Friday. So yeah. Good morning, happy Friday Eve. It is Thursday. It is currently 6:55. I got up, did my workout, and y'all, I'm really proud of myself because typically, y'all already know if you watched my last vlog. If you didn't watch my last vlog, what are you doing? Go do that. But in my last vlog, I talk about how I didn't work out last Saturday, and old Alease would have been like, sorry y'all, I'm trying to wash these dishes that are in the sink, so I hope y'all can hear me because I'm trying not to talk too loud because Jackson is still asleep. But yeah, I basically, old Alease would have just, if I didn't work out Saturday, I probably wouldn't have worked out on Sunday. I would have just been like, oh, giving up, scratch the 14-day challenge. But nope, like I got up that Sunday, I worked out, and I basically been like working out every day ever since. So I just kind of want to toot my own horn because to me, working out, like, which maybe I'll get there because I know a lot of people say like once you actually start seeing like changes in your body, you kind of like, I guess like that motivates you to like keep going because you actually like see the changes in your body or whatever. And I'm the kind of person where like I need instant results, and I know that's not gonna come with like working out and seeing changes in your body, especially like now that I'm getting older or whatever. So I'm just like proud of myself, and I just feel like just the high alone of being like, oh my gosh, like you've been working out for like, I think it's like 8 or 9 days now. Like today I passed the point of where I stopped the last time I tried to do this challenge. So I just like kind of was like, oh my gosh, like, well, I passed where I stopped last time, and I don't know, like I just felt really accomplished about that because I just feel like, okay, like maybe this is like, well, I knew it was something that I could do, but I just feel like creating a habit, a new habit, is really hard, and it's so easy to just go back to old habits that you're used to. And I mean, I feel like for the most part I'm a morning person, but I'm kind of like, I'll get up early, but I just want to like chill and lay in my bed. So having to like physically get up and be active, that's a big step for me. But I will say, like, I feel like I have more energy. It's getting easier to get up and get active. And I wouldn't necessarily say, like, I see changes in my body necessarily. But I will say, like, as far as, like, completing, like, the workouts, like, they usually will be like, oh, this is, like, a 30-second rep, or you do this exercise for like 30 seconds or 40 seconds or whatever. I feel like now I'm starting to see myself like I can complete, like today I shocked myself because it was like I was actually like doing the entire rep without taking a break and having to start back up. Like I was just busting them joints out. So I just feel like just with like completing the entire rep, you know, that's like, you know, like an improvement for me. So yeah, I just wanted to come here kind of toot my own horn for a second. But yeah, I was like trying to debate what I want to do next because the same girl that had the 14-day challenge, my alarm going off. She has a I think it's like a 28-day shred challenge. She has one with weights and without weights, and I think I want to do the one with weights, and it's beginner friendly. So it was between that one, and she also has like a 7-day Pilates one, which I kind of wanted to do too. So I don't know. I'm kind of like torn between the two of them. And another thing that I'm also kind of proud of is just like, I always think it's easier to do something like when you have like an accountability partner, like when you have somebody that's doing it with you, because y'all can hold each other accountable. But I feel like the only downfall to having like an accountability partner is like, if I put all my trust in my partner to get up to go do something, it's going to be like, well, as soon as my partner says like they can't do it, then I'm not going to want to get up and do it. And that's the thing, like, you still have to have the courage, or what's the word that I'm looking for? You basically still have to be like, have the willpower to get up and do it yourself. Even if like your friends or the person that you're working out with, like, they can't commit that day, you still got to be able to commit that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know in the past, like when I would do stuff with my friends, it would be like, oh, when they couldn't do it for whatever reason, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, I wouldn't want to hold myself accountable to get up and do it regardless, even if they weren't attending. So I will say, like, I'm proud of myself for that, because it's just like, regardless, I got up and I worked out. Not trying to say like me and my friends, like, we all will say like, oh, we want to start doing this, we want to start doing that. But it's like, even I told them that I was doing the 14-day challenge, but it was like, you know, regardless, even if they didn't do it, I still held myself accountable. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna work out and do it regardless. So, but I always think it's fun, it's funner when it's like you and your friends doing it, because it's like y'all kind of motivate each other. But regardless, I feel like my friends motivated me. Even though they weren't doing it, they were still like, you know, oh, like, I'm proud you got up, you worked out, like, go girl, or whatever. And I keep telling myself, like, if you can just like stay consistent, because we're talking about going somewhere in May. We were talking about Jamaica, but y'all seen like that level advisory, like that level 3 advisory for Jamaica. But no, we were talking about going to Jamaica, but I don't know if we're still gonna go there. But I'm just like, come May, wherever we decide to go, girl, you want your body to be snatched. You know what I'm saying? You want that beach body. So that's what's been motivating me. But I've been talking y'all's head off this morning. Let me go hop in the shower and get ready for work. Jackson's not gonna go to school today. Like, he's gonna stay home with my mom, just because like he still has like a really runny nose and a cough, and I hate sending my kid to school like that, because I don't want the teachers to have to keep wiping his nose, and I don't want to get nobody else kids sick. So he's gonna probably stay home one more day. So yeah. Oh wait, I did want to show y'all one more thing. And have y'all tried the Alani Kamade? This is the only one I've tried. This is the only energy drink that I've ever tried, but I really do like this brand. Like well, I can't say I really like the brand because I've only had this flavor. But if y'all like the Alani new energy drinks, what's another flavor I should try? But maybe this was helping me get through my workout today too. But hold on, I want to show y'all this trail mix that I picked up from Target, because it's low-key good. So I picked up this Good and Gather Sweet Cajun trail mix. It has buttered toffee peanuts, spicy seasoned peanuts, Cajun sesame sticks, roasted salted corn kernels, and honey roasted sesame sticks. And I'm not a big trail mix kind of girl, but the crazy thing is, like, there was a guy in the Target line in front of me, and he had this one, and I think the Tex-Mex mix one. So I picked this one up. I think it's like $4.90 something. I think I'm gonna just round it up to $5. But I'm a big snacker, and I just felt like this was kind of like a healthy alternative for a snack. So I picked this up on, I think it was Tuesday, and this is how much I've eaten. So to me it's good, and I'm a picky eater, but I'm a big snacker, so I felt like this was kind of like a better alternative than like eating chips or something like that. So yeah. let me go get dressed. I told y'all I wasn't gonna talk to y'all until Friday, but I popped in this morning because I had a little bit more time since, you know, I don't have to like get Jackson up and dressed and ready for school. So I hope y'all have a great Thursday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. What's up? It is Sunday. I just finished working out. Today almost took me out, y'all. Like, I really didn't want to work out today, and I was tempted to be like, oh, I won't work out today. I'll just like make my last day Tuesday, but well, the last day of the challenge Tuesday. But like, I was like, no, just get up and do it, because tomorrow, well, this week I'm off Thursday and Friday because we're going on a family vacation. So I'm thinking about going into the office tomorrow, and I think tomorrow's workout is just like a 20-minute yoga little exercise. So I was like, that's something easier for me to just get up on Monday and do, and then go into the office, and then I'll telework Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'll be back in the office. So I'm proud that I got up and I did it, but it almost took me out, y'all. Like, it made me a little bit nervous because the next challenge that I kind of wanted to do was like a 28-day shred challenge, and I want to say that first workout is a 40-minute workout, and today was a 30-minute workout, and I was like dying. So I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous because this was like a beginner friendly challenge, and I don't think the next one is. So yeah, but I'm about to go upstairs, take a shower, probably give Jackson a bath, feed him breakfast, and then I want to like do a little Bible study for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll probably just chill for the rest of the day until later on. Today's Super Bowl Sunday, so I'll probably go to my parents' house a little bit earlier because we'll watch the Super Bowl there. I really just tune in for the halftime show and commercials, but I'll probably go over there a little bit earlier today than what we usually would go over there. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in here, say what's up. I think the last time I talked to y'all was Friday, and then yesterday I didn't do anything but work out. I finished reading my book for the month, which is, I read One of Us is Back. It's the third book in the One of Us is Lying series by Karen. I think it's like McManus, I think. So yeah, I think that's Jackson about to come down here. So let me go so I can take a quick shower, get him showered and fed and squared away. So yeah, see y'all later. What's up, you guys? I know I look crazy. It's been a night. Look at my necklace, it's all tangled up. So Jackson woke up around 3 o'clock last night, and that's nothing that's not out of the normal for him. I put him back in his bed and he got back up. So typically if he like gets back up, I'm like, okay, maybe he has to go to the bathroom. Let me go sit him on the potty. So I set him on the toilet, and he did have a bowel movement. It was a little on like the looser side. So I was kind of like, I don't know if his stomach hurts or what, but I was like, maybe he feels better after like he went to the bathroom. I was like, you know, he'll probably lay back down and go back to sleep now. But he just kept like kind of tossing and turning and like doing like these weird movements and stuff like that. So like I went and got him a toy because I was like, okay, like sometimes if I give him a toy, he'll just play with the toy and drift off to sleep. But that wasn't working. And then like he just started doing these weird movements, like, and Jackson has, if you're new here, Jackson has Down syndrome, and he has a history of epilepsy. When he was younger, he was diagnosed with infantile spasms, but by the grace of God, we've been able to control them with the medication that he's on. And ever since we came up with that combination of medicine, he hasn't had like a seizure since. And I remember like when we first got a like handle of the seizures, like every little thing that he did, like I was like, oh my gosh, that's weird. Is it a seizure? Because his seizures weren't like what you would typically think a seizure would be. They would usually happen right after he woke up, and they would come in like clusters, and it would be like he would kind of like tense up, he would lose like control of his eyes, like his head may drop, he would cry most of the time when they would happen, and they would come in like clusters of like 5 to 10. It just varied. So yeah, you can only imagine like after that, anything that he did that was like abnormal would always kind of scare me. And that's kind of, how can I say this? It's like, because he has like sensory issues and things like that, he stims, like he'll do a lot of like repetitive motions. So it's kind of like me having to basically be like, okay, distinguish what is a seizure, what is not a seizure. And I remember his first neurologist, who I loved, but she ended up like moving. She got a better opportunity, so shout out to her, but I loved her. She was like, Alease, if you can stop it, it's not a seizure. If you can't stop it, it's a seizure, because you're not going to be able to stop a seizure. So that's what I always used to like, that's how I will always determine like, is this something I should be concerned about? Because if I can stop it, it's not a seizure. If I can't stop it, it's probably a seizure. So he like starts making these weird movements, and I'm like freaking out a little bit, because I'm like trying not to like freak out, but I'm like senses like heightened, like, oh, like this is different, this is weird. And I felt like I couldn't stop him from making the movements. Like even if I held him or I kind of was like, Jackson, I felt like he like had to see it through. So I was like, oh my gosh, like is he having a seizure? And they would come like in little clusters, it seemed like. So I was like, oh my gosh. But the only thing that was like, well, he's super aware. And I'm like, it's not like he's losing conscious or he's not responsive during the like, when he's having like the little episode. He seems very aware, he's responsive, he's looking at me like he's smiling. And I'm like, that's not how it was in the past. But yet again, I know it's a different type of seizures and things like that. So I'm like freaking out. And typically I don't freak out. Usually I feel like I'm the calm one, but like I lost it last night, y'all. Like I'm crying, I'm like calling my boyfriend, I'm calling my parents. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Should I take him to the hospital? Should I like, you know, contact like his neurologist? Like, I'm like, I mean, what do I do? What do I, like, I don't know. And I'm so panicked. Which I hate when I log into his like portal for his neurologist. It's like my name comes up first, and it's like it created a profile for me, which I'm like, I don't even see a doctor in this building, so I don't understand why I have a profile. So I was so frantic, like I didn't realize I needed to change to him. Because one thing I have learned, if your kid or anybody like is doing something, take a video of it. Because it was situations where like I would try to explain to them what was going on with Jackson, and of course he wouldn't do it in that moment. So it would be like I had nothing to show them. So that's one thing I've learned, is take a video of it so you can show them. So I was like, let me send her these videos so I can be like, is this of a concern? Should I bring him in? Because he didn't seem like he was in pain. Like I said, he wasn't crying, he was laughing, he was still playing. So I was like, okay. So it gets to the point like I call my parents, and my parents are like, all right, we're gonna come over there. So I'm just like, by the time they finally get over here, I'm like, I'm going to the hospital, because I don't know what's going on. Like, and meaning we're supposed to be going out of town for a family vacation. I'm like, I can't risk taking him out of town and not knowing. Like, I need a peace of mind. So we go to the ER and like I'm showing them the videos. Like the nurse comes in, I show her the video. She's like, well, they're not giving me like, it doesn't look like a seizure versus what you're showing me. She's like, I do see the kind of jerky movements, but they don't seem like it doesn't seem like a seizure. So the on-call doctor, like I show him the videos. He's like, well, yeah, it's really not like giving me like seizure movements. He seems really aware. And she's just like, he's like, but I understand your concern, especially like, you know, with him having like a history of having seizures. So they're like, we're gonna try to see if we can get in contact with his neurologist, see what she thinks. So we're just like waiting, and out of nowhere he poops again. So after that, like the doctor's like, oh, maybe he was like, you said he had another bowel movement right when he woke up. And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, maybe his stomach was hurting. He was like, to me that makes more sense. And I felt a little bit better about like taking his advice, like as far as like him not thinking they were seizures, because when he was having seizures, his pediatric doctor was like, I don't think they're seizures. Kids do weird stuff when they're waking up out of their sleep and blase, blase. And it just kind of got to the point where I was like, something's not right. You need to refer me to a neurologist. I'm not gonna believe nothing that y'all tell me until somebody say like he good type thing, a neurologist tell me he's good. And he actually ended up having seizures. But I felt better about the ER on-call doctor telling me he didn't think there were seizures, because he was like, he studied and he had like a background in pediatric neurology before he switched to like, I guess like emergency room or whatever. So I kind of felt a little bit better about him being like, I don't think that's what it is. But he was like, you know, of course, follow up with your neurologist. So I called his neurologist and I spoke with the nurse, and she was like, I was like, I have videos, can I send them to y'all, and y'all let me know like if you feel like I need to bring him in, or you know, is it nothing to worry about? And she was like, his neurologist looked at them and she was like, no. She was like, I just think that his stomach was hurting. She was just like, his movements aren't, I think she used the word like rhythmic or something like that. She was like, he's super aware, like it's not like he's losing consciousness or anything like that. She was just like, I have no concern with like what I see. She was just like, I don't he's not showing me like movements of having a seizure. She was just like, I don't think you need to bring him in. It was like, okay. I felt better after that, but I was so scared. I don't know why. Like it seems like when it comes typically to anything with Jackson, I'm usually like, all right, come on. I mean, even when it comes to the epilepsy, I'm still like, okay, what do we got to do? Like, what do we, but it's just like, when it comes to that, that just breaks my heart, because it's like, it's hard to see your child like go through something and you have no control over it. Like to see your child have a seizure and them like cry and you can't stop it, like you can't do anything about it, like that one takes a toll on you. Like it's one thing for your kid to fall and scrape their knee and you know they're in pain and you're like, oh my gosh, but like that's something like terrifying to see, and then it's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop it. And even with like finding medicine, like it wasn't like oh, this combination of medicine worked the first time. Like no, it took several different medicines, several different like times until finally we found the right combination of medicine to control them. And it's just like, just by like I said, the grace of God, you find that combination and it works and it stops it. And it's just like, I always get like really nervous because with the type of seizures, he was diagnosed with infantile spasms, and they say there's always like a chance for kids to have like that have infantile spasms to like grow into another type of seizure. So like that always scares me. And of course I started Googling stuff, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I just feel like it's a part of, I just feel like our generation, like when stuff goes wrong, when you have an ailment, you start Googling like, what is this? And of course it always go down a rabbit hole and you end up being like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna die, like type thing. So yeah, I just wanted to come in here, let y'all know how my morning went and close out this vlog. I'm really gonna try to get this edited and up probably on Thursday. Yeah, because I really don't want to miss an upload, but it's already been a start to a crazy week. But I hope you guys have a great week, and if you're new, I really hope that you decide to subscribe to my channel. And if you're returning, you know I already love you guys and I appreciate you always tuning in. Until next time, bye. Hey you guys, I hope everything's been going great with y'all. This is present day Alease. So I know I ended off this vlog kind of talking about what happened with Jackson, and he's been doing great. We haven't had any more episodes, but I did kind of want to show y'all what I got for Valentine's Day, because that week was just like a crazy hectic week. So much stuff happened, but I just kind of felt like it was a really chatty vlog. Like I really didn't show y'all too much of anything or do anything outside of me showing y'all what I got my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. And I don't know, I'm not gonna say I don't like, but I feel like people want to see you doing things when you vlog. They just don't want to hear you like talking a whole bunch all the time. So sorry that this was like our super chatty vlog, but I did want to come up here real quick and show y'all what my boyfriend got me for Valentine's Day, since I showed y'all what I got him. I did end up getting him 3 body washes from Bath and Body Works. I didn't show y'all because literally the day of Valentine's Day I was running around picking them up, and then I was so upset because I thought I had clicked to pick them up in store, but for some strange reason it only allowed me to pick 1 up in store and the other 2 ended up getting mailed to me, so he didn't even have them on Valentine's Day. But I did end up getting him, like I said, 3 because they were having a sale like buy 2 get 1 free. But let me show y'all what he got me for Valentine's Day. So first he got me some of my favorite candy. He got me 3 bags of these Haribo Twin Snakes. It's like a sweet and sour type of gummy. These are the bomb. Like I love these gummies. I like the regular gummy bears by them, but I do like these ones because it's like a sweet and sour. So he got me 3 bags of these. He also got me 2 Bath and Body Works candles because I love a candle. He got me champagne toast. I mean, y'all know what champagne toast look like. And he also got me, I think it's like raspberries and vanilla. I was gonna bring it up here, but I'm burning it downstairs currently, so I didn't want to bring it up here just to show y'all. But maybe I'll pop like a clip somewhere. But that one is my favorite one. Like that's a new scent for me and I really like the smell of it. Then he got me this, what's back here. It says where we started and it has the date, which is January 9th, 2023. So make a long story short, like me and my boyfriend, we've actually known each other since middle school. We actually kind of had like a falling out like early 30s. Well, I take that back. Well, no, it was early 30s for me. I'm like a little bit older than him. Well, I'm a year older than him. But we kind of fell out. We didn't talk for like a couple years. And then we basically like started back talking again. And then that's when we decided to like kind of take each other serious and date one another. So it all started where we met at this Starbucks. So I thought this was really cute. It was supposed to come with like a little stand, but it didn't. So we picked this little gold stand up. But I was just like, that's really cute. Like, I was like, it's really cute decor. I want to actually put like some bookshelves over my desk. So I don't know if it's going to stay right here or it may move. I don't know yet. But then I actually sent this to him because I feel like the hype has kind of died down about these watches, but we all know at one point in time, all the YouTuber girlies were talking about a JBW watch, and I always wanted one, but I would never just like bite the bullet and buy one. So I was just like, oh, Valentine's Day is coming up. They were actually on sale. So I had told him that I wanted one and I sent him the link. and he got me this JBW watch. This is the Mandarin one, I think. I wanted to get it in the two-tone because I've been really trying to incorporate more silver since the necklace, but I was like, I kind of want to do like a mixed metal thing, so regardless if I'm wearing silver or gold, I'll have a watch to go with it. This is the smaller face one. I think it might have been like a 32 or something, because I think the regular size one is like a 34, but this is the smaller face one just because I wanted it to be like a little bit more daintier. So yeah, I was really excited that he got me this because this is something that I've been wanting for a while. I just never purchased it myself, so he got it for me, so I was happy about that. And then this was all like in a cute little basket with balloons. He had rose petals everywhere when I got here. I just didn't record anything. So yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. And he also had got me some underwear from Victoria's Secret. So yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, it was a really nice setup. It was a really good Valentine's Day, even though leading up to Valentine's Day was a little bit hectic just with everything with Jackson. And then this whole thing happened with the Airbnb that we were staying in. It was a nice Airbnb, but it was just like a whole little like debacle the day of. So yeah, it was just a lot going on that week. But yeah, hopefully in these next like these vlogs that will be coming up, I'll be doing a little bit more stuff. I also have like some plans, and I plan on taking y'all with me to do those things. So yeah, sorry that this was a super chatty vlog, but I love you guys like always. I'm not gonna do the whole spiel because I just did it in the last clip, but you know, love you guys, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button and be a part of the fam. So until next time, bye.